altogether. Is there anything in particular that you struggle with in terms of social interaction or stuff like shopping or things like that in general?
Struggle with interaction. Oh, I guess, I guess, I guess something that I struggle with is understanding what people mean when they say certain things.
Hmm.
It's like, I'm trying to think of an example off the top of my head. It's like if someone says, I, I, I don't know, I don't know, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do this thing, and they say they're gonna do this thing. My brain is like, right, I expect them to do this thing, but then they go off and do another thing. But it's like they've said they're gonna do this thing, or like I think it's just like understanding what people say and then understand what people do.
Definitely, yeah.
That's just the whole thing. That's just the whole thing. Um, actually, I'm gonna flip the tables here. How would you answer? What would be one of the things for you
Uh,
with that question?
it's a bit weird because over time it sort of changes a bit for me in a way. Like in terms of
Mm.
streaming, that's definitely helped with confidence and stuff like that because a lot I wouldn't. I've said this in streams before. There's like not a chance I would be able to stand there and talk to even like 20 people for 2 hours. There's not a chance I would be able to do that. But I guess streaming is different. Like you're looking at a camera the whole time. As much as there are people watching, you don't really realise about that as well. But as well, yeah, as I said, it's helped my confidence a little bit. And usually I guess it's similar to you in ways about what people are saying and how I think jokes as well are a big thing about it, and irony, how people be ironic and make jokes. And most of the time I'm alright. Most of the time I can pick it out, but sometimes I'm just sort of struggle to figure out if it's meant to be a joke or if it's meant to be serious. And then if I interpret it in the wrong way, it obviously leads on to other problems as well.
Yeah. No, that's something I'm a little bit uncertain on. Like some people will I don't know say something in a serious way, or I perceive it to be in a serious way, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just joking," or maybe when in a conversation I'll say something, and they think, "Oh, lighten up," and it's just like, "No, I meant it as a joke."
Yeah.
It's like in my head, it's a joke,
Yeah.
but everyone else is like, "Why are you being serious for?" It's
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly how everyone else's jokes get interpreted in the right way. But then when you try and make one, people take it seriously, and I don't know, sometimes doesn't come across in the right way.
yeah, absolutely. Um, oh, actually, something like communication wise I've been experiencing recently is if I'm just tired and just I don't know, I'm like burnt out, I get very irritated, very irritable. And so I think it's most notable at work, I think, where like someone will ask me to do something and I'm like, okay. It's just well, firstly, I'm burnt out, so everything's a lot more difficult to process, i.e., just the surroundings, processing that, the change of doing something else, which is for autistic people and myself, I struggle with change, even if it's like the slightest thing. It's just like I don't understand why I have to change this. It's just a whole thing. But when I'm talking to someone, it's a lot more noticeable when I'm annoyed, and it comes across that way. Like I can't hide how
Yeah.
I can't really hide
Yeah,
how I feel.
a lot of the time you don't mean to come across rude, and you're not trying to be you're not trying to hurt people or anything, but just the way stuff comes across sometimes it's hard to sort of change the way you're talking, so people interpret it in a better way. That's what I found. I just say stuff as it is a lot of the time.
Yeah, That is the same for me as well. And yeah, it's again, it's just it's not because we are rude people. It might just be we're just having a tough time, or again the change thing. Change is just us. It's like change is just bad. Like even if it's a good change, like it's I don't know I don't know I don't know take streaming for example. We might be doing another stream, and the way we do it's different. We might use a different software or something, and it's like it it's going to be better because the of overall quality of everything will be better. But it's like I'm not used to that system, so I was like, oh my god, but